What's up, everybody? It is Tommy Tomo Mava Mavi Wavi Gang back here again with another video, and today we're going to talk about something I said I would never do, but I guess there's enough demand for it, and y'all better just hit the fucking sub button after me doing this, because I said I wasn't going to do this because I see it irrelevant, but we're going to do it. First things first, so I just want to give a quick little shout out, hope you guys don't mind, about Designpogs.com. Designpogs.com is a place where you can get all of your stream overlays and even some custom made overlays, especially if you are a Trovo streamer. The likes of Own.tv and Nerderdie and stuff like that. They make some really cool overlays and stuff like that, but they don't support Trovo. With Designpogs.com, I'm working on it myself. It is my thing. Any of the default ones uploaded already are for free. They'll never be charged, anything like that. If you do want something more custom and out of the box and shit like that, you can pay, of course. But I'm doing a special right now that any single Trovo streamer that reaches out to me, and I have to set a cap now, so anyone over 25 followers on Trovo fills out this form, I will make them a completely free stream overlay. Only reason I'm capping it at the 25 followers is because I think that you care a little bit more about it, because I'm after getting a lot of people reaching out to me asking for it, and you literally have 0 followers. You haven't streamed yet. I'm sorry, but I don't see that you're investing in the platform yet, so and you're just preemptively getting this in case you do plan on streaming here. No, I'm sorry, it's just I don't have that much free time. I'm sorry. I have to make a limit. I hope everyone understands that. One more thing as well, as I'm saying, the demand is getting quite high at the minute. There's a lot of people trying to reach out to me and get some overlays and logos and shit like that made. All I can say is that if anyone else is a designer and want to give back to the community and help me with this, I'm paying for everything. I bought my software, I pay for the web hosting, I pay for Squarespace, I pay for it all. If anyone wants to come and help me with these designs, I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, we're going to get on to the video of what's on topic today, which is, I can't believe I'm going to say this, how to get Trovo alerts on Streamlabs OBS. Let's take a fucking look. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do here anyway is head over to your Blazebot master folder. Head over to services, hit up the slobs. You can even see the readme here. There's nothing in it. Bio. Good man. Let's hit up the slobs anyway, and as we can see here, it's set to false. Let's set this to true. Let's press Control S just to save that, and then that should be all good to go. Now, when you head back, all of your alerts and everything like that are in plugins, alerts, and then you can just see the alerts here by itself. And this pretty much gives everything away. It tells you what you need to do. It tells you what everything is, but I'm going to break it down a little bit just to kind of make sense. But can I just say, Streamlabs does not support Trovo. You cannot use your custom GIF and sound bites and stuff like that you already have set up with Streamlabs, like alert scenes or whatever the fuck Streamlabs call them. This is going to be all custom built by you. You're going to have to make scenes and sources to be able to make this work, and you're going to have to upload your own stuff and figure out your timers and everything like that. It's going to have to be up to you, I'm afraid. Why, as Trovo grows and grows, it's going to entice people like Streamlabs and stuff like that to get these alerts actually working. So, but at the same time, you know, BioBlaze and everyone else over in the Streamers Workshop, they do an amazing job. I praise them night and day. The Discord is always going to be in the description down below. So if you're ever stuck on any of these types of things, hit up there. I see a lot of you boys in my comments and you're asking me, you know, how do I do this? How do I do that? I don't get notifications straight away. It's not the best way to reach me. If you need help with something, hit up the Discord. It's easily the best thing you can do. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a minute, and yeah, just try to follow along the best I can. But look, we'll give it a go anyway. So look, we see that the scenes are called alerts, right? So that's the main scene that we got to make, okay? So we got to make a scene in here and call it alerts. So let's just pretend here for a minute. I don't actually have anything to put here. So let's just say this is like an image, right? Give me the scene. Give me the fucking thing. Remember when I had hair? Alright, so let's just pretend this is your game, right? It's me just fucking staring at you. This is your game where you got your webcam up here, you got whatever you want down here. I'm just using this as a placeholder. Anyway, let's just call this, you know, gaming. Or you can't press F2 to rename shit. You're going to want to make a new scene and call it dash alerts dash. You want to make sure it's exactly correct with capital letters, with this, everything like that. You can, of course, come in here and change what this says and just call it alerts or whatever. But, you know, it's best to kind of not fuck with the system that's there. Just so if there ever is a problem and you do reach out and you send us your config and like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us, we won't be getting the full picture, you know? So I'd recommend just leave that alone, just whatever, you get me? So now we have our scene here called alerts. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here and head into sources. So head back to our game scene and head back into sources. And we're going to add, does it let you add a scene? So you're going to want to add a scene into your scene. This is called nesting scenes. This is something I do a lot. A lot of people like Harris Heller and Nutty will tell you this in their tutorials, how to make these like really complex overlays. You like nest a scene inside a scene inside a scene. You're doing like a bare minimum of that. This is all we got to do. So inside your gaming scene, you got to add a source for another scene, add it and make it the alerts scene. Make sure that shit's on top. Make sure that shit's locked. You don't want this moving around and being all weird with you. So we got to make basically folders is the easiest way to do this. Unless you just want one thing just to pop up. But you don't want that. You don't want just a name to pop up because then you don't know the context of the name. So the easiest way to do this is create groups. Okay, so let's create a group here. Let's rename it. And this one here is telling the source is called sub. So let's change that. Let's call it sub, all caps, of course, like how it wants us to. And let's just do that for all of them. So we got source, we got spell. So now we're going to open up our follow scene. We're going to click here and we're going to say we want a text GDI plus, right? The only thing you got to worry about there is text, right? And we're going to call this, we're in the follow one, so we'll call this follow bot, right? I normally call them bot or txt. It's the best way to do it. You can change whatever font you want. We're going to do Google font. We're going to go Oswald. I like me a bit of Oswald. Can you just type? You can. That's actually a pretty nice feature. Gang, gang. All right. Now, instead of it just reading from, or instead of you just typing in what you want here, you actually want to tick this little box here, read from file, and press browse. From here, then, you want to head over to your BlazeBot master. Head over to labels. And then this is all your different labels. Now, these are only going to update while your bot is running. So if you start gaining followers offline, this is going to change. If you start running the test things like the test to follow, test to sub, these things are going to go out of whack a little bit. And you might need to go back and manually change it. If you have like a static holding one like I do on mine, on my webcam, for example, I got the follow count up here and I got the latest subscriber down there. So like you're going to want to play with that and just to kind of reset it. You know what you could always do, you could just back it up, but you know, don't worry about it. We're getting into complex shit. So we want the latest follow name to show up here. And who is the latest follow on my stream is SK. Oh man, I hate trying to read usernames. I'm so fucking bad at it. Yo, SK bro, appreciate that follow. Right. Now we can do all types of things, you know, we can make it bigger, we can make it smaller, we can do whatever you want. I recommend make it big and shrink it down rather than make it small and bring it up, because that way we're going to lose a lot of quality. You can even see here, like, you know, and let's say if we start dragging this, then you know, that looks fucking terrible, you know, so make sure, drag that font size the whole way up and then we can go fucking with shit. So this is going to be like our latest follow, right? So we got this up here. Now we're going to want to make sure that's actually in the folder. That's actually pretty important. Right, now we're going to go back in here. We're going to create a new text. Now, if you have, if you're using something like an overlay from Designpogs.com, you won't need to do this next bit, and you can just put it under like the bit where it says newest follower. Then just throw this here. But this is for like if you just want like, notice the static. Yo, thank you for the follow. Go away. So we create a new source instead, and we're going to call it follow. We'll call this one the follow text. because that makes most amount of sense. Now we want our stuff to match, you know, so we're going to go back with the Oswald. Thanks for following. Did we actually do what I said and stretch that out the whole way? We didn't. We got it. All right. You can throw these wherever you want, you know. But now, so now we got this showing up here, and we can drag that in there. And what happens then is this folder will appear and disappear. This is basically how the bot is going to work, okay? So as we can see here, so if we have that on, in here, it's here too. If we hide the alerts, all of them itself. And this is basically it. Like, you can drag anything into this folder. You can drag, like, I have like a We Are Number One, Billie Eilish remix going on. You can do anything here. It's all personal preference. It's all what your community, you know, you want to make this kind of personal, you know, like I'm a big memester, so having the We Are Number One going off, you know, it's a lot of fun. I get like one person follow, and there's people who aren't following, they often follow too, and they literally say in my chat, I did it to get the fucking We Are Number One again. So you can do anything. Like for spells, I have like Hagrid going, you're a wizard, Harry. You know, you can do whatever you want in here. You can make it as fun as you want. And this is literally it. So now basically what's going to happen is you want to make this folder and all these folders be hidden by default. And then what happens then is with this bot is that the second someone follows, it's going to set the source as active. Okay, so active is true. And what that'll do then is that will make it unhidden for a minute, well, specifically 10 seconds, and then hide it again. But yeah, so what we can do now is there's actually a really hidden file in here. Is it in the README? No. Yes, it is in the README. So we can actually do alerts follow here. This is just a little command just to make sure that your alerts are actually up and running. We got to make sure our bot's running too. So in case no one's aware of it, go into PowerShell, run it as an admin, always recommended. I don't get the pop-up to say, are you sure? I have that bypassed. Let's press up on my arrow keys, get to my CD, up twice again, get to my node, launch the bot. Now, this might not work. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, because OBS is connected, because that's how I'm talking to you right now. I was worried about this. Can I disable the WebSocket here? So, thank you so very, very much. Crazy Fox Girl, I owe you a big shout out. I appreciate you so much for helping me out. I'm after understanding now what we gotta do to get this to work. So now I have the answer for all of you now. Again, I'm going to throw her link in the description below. Make sure you go hit her a follow. She's big pog. Appreciate the help that she's after doing here first. Basically, we want to head over into your Streamlabs settings. So head up down here. And then head over to remote control. And then click to reveal this. Now, I'm going to do it off screen. So you guys can't be getting my shit. But then you'll get this box then. Just press allow access. And then there's going to be a key. Press show details. And then you should see the API token. You want to copy and paste that in. And you go back into services slabs. Then you head back over here and open it up. Then inside here, delete the space and press paste. I'm obviously going to blur mine out. But yeah. And then you just got to press Control S to save. And then we should be able to run the bot again. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so then we just have to relaunch everything, and there we go. Now we have it up and popping up, and you can do whatever you want with this, and this is going to appear and disappear by itself. Watch, it's going to disappear now. There it goes. And that's pretty much it, you know. So let's just go over these steps just one more time, just so we kind of have an understanding of it, okay? So you're going to want to make a scene, call this, make it the alerts. You can copy and paste it right from the alerts thing if you really want it. Create groups and have them in like this, and then make whatever you want in here, and yeah. So I hope this helps, guys. I hope this kind of breaks down, and hopefully my editing can kind of chop up the little bits in between, because I did have a few issues getting this actually up and running, and I can understand where you people are coming from with these problems. Now, my advice still stands. Streamlabs does not have built-in alerts and stuff like that for Trovo. You have to do it all manually like this, and with that, I don't see the whole purpose of using slobs. If you really want an overlay or something like that, head to designpogs.com and download one for free or something like that, you know. But hopefully this makes a bit of sense. Again, big shout out to Streamers Workshop and BioBlaze and everyone there who does awesome work in creating this bot. And as well, big shout out to Crazy Fox Girl 1 for helping me get the WebSockety side and the token side of this up and running and stuff like that. Hope this made sense to you all. Again, if you have any questions or you're having any problems about setting this up, head over to the Discord. Link is going to be in the description as per usual. And yeah, I'll see you guys there if you need any help. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Take care. Peace.